Good morning, Texans. Welcome to week 5 of online distance learning. I just want to tell you guys, keep up the great work. You guys are doing great. I'm going to be grading your previous assignments hopefully by the end of today, so you'll have all of that feedback from your last assignments. Again, if you have not turned in any work, that is okay. You have a lot of time to complete it. Remember, I'm not going to penalize you guys because you turned it in late. I understand there's a lot going on at home maybe. Sometimes we have internet issues. So I'm very lenient when it comes to that. As long as you get the work turned in, so that way I have something to grade and give you guys some feedback on. Okay, so turn in that work as soon as you can. Okay, and if you are having issues, please reach out to me. Remember, my virtual office hours are from Monday through Thursday this week, only because Friday is a holiday. Okay, so your assignment for this week is due Thursday as well at 11:59. But if you want to reach out to me on Friday, I can be reached by email, okay? But come visit me during my virtual office hours. Again, that provides me or it lets me work with you guys one-on-one. If you're having any issues with an assignment, I'm able to answer it right then and there for you guys. Remember, I have my office hours from 10:30 to 12:30. And I also have 1:30 to 2:30 as well, where you guys can come in and get that small group help as well. All right, so let's go over week 5. Your assignment this week. Remember, it is due on Thursday, being that Friday is a holiday, okay? So this week we are going to be focusing on the census 2020, okay? So this year we have our census going on, and it's actually going on right now. And you guys will learn a little bit about what is census if you've never heard of it. It occurs every 10 years, okay? So our next census will be 2030, okay? Now, so on our next slide, we have the weekly overview. Remember, every day we're going to have an activity for you guys. This is a new thing that we're trying, and we feel like it's working for you guys. So let me talk about that. So our guiding question is, what is the 2020 census and why is it important? So Monday, you have about 3 activities that you're going to do. Tuesday, you have 2. Wednesday, you're going to answer Google form questions. Thursday, you have a chart and map questions that you're going to review. And then we ask that you interview a parent or an adult in your household. And then you're going to turn in these slides. Again, we typically put on there 15 minutes because that's how long it should take to complete this activity. We don't want it to be no more than 20 minutes, okay? All right, so for Monday, it's basically you have 2 activities, okay? So you have a hook question. So being that, let's say you don't know anything about census at all, we provided a question for you guys. So why does the school need to know how many students it has? So you're going to answer your question right here down below. And it'll say a school needs to know how many students it has because of what? Based on your own opinion, why is that? Why is it important for us to know how many students we have at a school? Then when you are done with that slide, you'll go to slide 4. And it says, why does a country need to know how many people it has? The directions, always look for the directions first before you start clicking anything or working on anything, okay? So your directions say watch both videos. So you have both of these videos right here. And the videos are about 1:30 long. They're not too long, okay? And then you're going to, after watching these 2 videos, you're going to answer these 2 questions. Number 1 is, what is the U.S. Census? And then you'll answer your question here. And number 2 is, the data from the census is used for what type of decisions? So remember, it's important that we get these numbers because it's going to help us determine what. That's basically what number 2 is saying, okay? Then that is Monday's activity. So Tuesday, it says, why is everyone talking about the census article? So remember, we look for our directions first before we start on anything. So you're going to read the article here. So you have a census article that you're going to read. And once you click on this link right here, it's going to open up a PDF file. Okay, so here's your PDF file. And it is about 2 pages long, not too long, okay? It's not a lot of reading. And it basically outlines why is the U.S. Census important. So it gives you guys some facts and questions that are included in a census and why does it matter. When you are done reading this article, then you're going to do the fake tweets activity. So we live in an age where sometimes people put stuff on, social media and they say, hey, this is going on right now. And sometimes it's not true, okay? So you're going to read these tweets after reading the article and you're going to correct them, okay? So we did an example for you guys. So it says, get ready for the census 2021. Don't forget to fill out your forms, be counted, census 2021. So if we notice, well, the census is going on this year. So obviously we're going to put 2021 should say 2020, okay? So then you'll read these 2 tweets and then you'll write your answers here, what the tweet should really say, okay? So that is Tuesday activity. So then Wednesday, we're going to review what you guys have learned based on the 2 videos from Monday and based on the article from Tuesday. So directions, you're going to answer the questions in this Google form link. So you'll click on this Google form link right here, okay? And it'll open it up to about, you have about, 8 questions, okay? So your Google form, you'll have to answer 3 questions based on the video. And I've uploaded the video here in case you forgot from Monday. And then you'll answer some questions based on the census article. Okay, so have this article opened up, or I provided the link right here for you guys as well. And you'll answer 4 questions regarding with that article. Okay, so that is Wednesday. Okay, so when you're done with Wednesday, then that'll be the last activity for Wednesday. So Tuesday, you're gonna applying census info. The directions are you're gonna read the chart and map, which is right here. You're gonna finish the sentence stems below, and then you're gonna go to the next slide. Okay, so we're gonna look at these 2 maps, this chart and this map. The chart talks about representation by state in the U.S. Houses of Representatives. Okay, so remember, our House of Representatives are elected based on our population. Okay, so it's important for us to know what our population is because that's how many representatives that we'll have that year. If it's higher, the more that it increases, the more representatives we'll get. But if it decreases, then that will tell us, then of course the number of representatives will decrease in the House of Representatives, okay? So look at that chart and then also look at the map down here and look at the population change per state from 2010 to 2018. Look at all the states and look at where Texas is compared. So then you'll fill in these answers right here, okay? So let's see. So that is for Thursday. When you're on Thursday, then you have these directions right here. You're going to interview your family. Sorry, guys, my dog's barking. So you have directions that you're going to interview your family. You're going to find a parent or a family member older than you, and you're going to share with them your answers from the previous slide. You're going to ask your family member the questions below. So it says, I noticed that the amount of representatives in Texas has blank over time. So remember, you're going to take your info from here, and you're basically going to put it into your Thursday slide, okay? Why do you think this is happening? So this is a question that you're going to ask your family member, the adult, and then you'll write the response right here. Then the second question you'll have is Texas population growth is blank. Remember, you get this answer from Thursday's slide, which is right here. Okay. And compared to other states, why do you think this is happening? Your family member will answer that right there. Okay. And then number 3 is, Has our family completed the census to help bring representation and funding to our state? And your family member, remember this is for an adult, they're going to answer yes or no if they haven't, or if they have, yes if they have completed the online census form, or no if they haven't. So if they haven't and they're like, hey, you know what, you brought up a good idea, that's something that I do need to do, then we've uploaded this link right here for you guys. And this link will take you to the census, my census 2020.gov. Okay, so your family member will be able to fill this questionnaire out. Okay, so remember this should be filled out by an adult. So if they haven't done it and they're like, you know what, thanks for bringing that up, I've been meaning to do it, then they're able to do the questionnaire. Okay, if they're like, yeah, I've already done it, then you do not need to worry about this. Again, this is not, it is mandatory for because it is in the Constitution that every American fill one out, or that everybody in America fills one out with that. So, whenever they have time, your family member, because I know we're all busy, you have this link right here that you can just show them and be like, hey, whenever you got time and you haven't filled it out, this is where you can go to fill out the questionnaire. Okay. So that is it for week 5's, weekly overview. Okay. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me on during my virtual office hours from Monday through Thursday this week. Again, I can be reached by email on Friday. Okay. So you guys have a great week, and I look forward to your responses, and take care.